Just found a good article on CNBC. It basically says the headline is New York Stock Exchange is looking to get ETF that doubles Bitcoin. I'm not saying it doubles Bitcoin. I'm saying the article says that. I think you should read the article to see. Monkey Business is going to see to get more on that, because nobody can really guarantee those kind of returns. But Jack, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a little bit, a few days maybe. New York Stock Exchange. Hey Jack. New York Stock Exchange asked SEC regulators to list 5 exchange-traded funds that track Bitcoin futures on one of its markets. And ETFs, it'd be an ETF short-term investment vehicle designed to multiply returns. And it's not tied to the price of Bitcoin specifically. And it is created by Direxion, Direxion Asset Management. I didn't hear about Tokyo Coin. What happened with it? It would eventually be listed on ARCA, which is through a New York Stock Exchange. You need help on your stocks and shares? Okay. We have Bull Shark on here sometimes. Ferrari's on here sometimes. Money Farm, good to see you back again. So I guess there's a few different ones here. I guess there's going to be 5 of them, but the 3 that I mentioned in the article. Will altcoins tank if Bitcoin does well, or are they not necessarily mutually exclusive? I think that the money goes back and forth. I think some people pull it out of Bitcoin, it sinks it a little bit, and then it goes over to the altcoins. People are buying some of the cheaper ones. Okay, Jack, it's a new coin. So these funds were called 1.25x Bull Fund, 1.5x Bull Fund, 2x Bull Fund. Those were 3 of the 5 ETFs. If you want to talk more about ETFs in the future, there's one of our frequent guests. His name is Ferrari. He's on here often. He might still be one of my top 10 super fans. He's on here and he's an ETF expert. Hey Barry, how's it going? Barry and I just talked on the phone a little bit ago. We talked about business credit. We talked about funding for real estate deals, fix and flip. And he's talking to my good friend Kevin. And Kevin and I have known each other about 14 years from the real estate club. We saw each other a few months ago, and Kevin has been to all the fix and flip seminars pretty much there is. He knows, been to the Armando stuff and all that stuff. And I connected the 2 here about just over an hour ago. And Barry and him, we just got off the phone. Barry and I just got off the phone a little over an hour and a half ago. And Barry was able to talk to Kevin, and they are going to talk about putting a few deals together. So it's pretty cool. Verge was really something people talked a lot about 5 days ago. I haven't been following it as much. I'd like you to talk to Cryptomaniac when he's back on here. I'll see if he's under the same name. He might be under a different name now, but I'll go message him actually and tell him to come on here and give some thoughts on Verge as well. Because Verge was up, like the article 2 weeks ago was up 861,000%, which is kind of a lot. It's probably up like 1,000,000% now. But I haven't followed it in the last few days. Monkey Business. Are you saying on Verge or for any of them? I think anything's possible. I mean, I think that's possible in any of them. I mean, I don't know so much about Bitcoin now, but I think all of them have a small enough market cap where it's definitely possible, right? I mean, you even look at like Ripple. I mean, the guys that started Ripple, they own them like a very, very, very large percentage of the shares. Verge was like 2%, and then it skyrocketed. It skyrocketed. But you know what's really been interesting is all the small ones have been skyrocketing. Electronium just went up a bunch. I know Cryptomaniac was telling me about that earlier today, or he's posting about it, I guess. I saw somebody post about it last night too. But you saw Stellar went up a ton. You saw Tron went up a ton, made it to the top 6. These were ones that were down at the 15th to 20th spot, and they just like all shot up in the top 8. So it's been really interesting. I mean, it's like people are just keep moving them up, and I don't know if some of the money's coming out of Bitcoin and then some of it's going into the other ones. But yeah, I think some of them they're pumping them up, and then people are pulling out their profits and then moving it to some other one, moving money around, sloshing it around. I said 2% correction, 2 cents. Okay. Hovo, I'm more invested in the audience stuff I was talking about in the previous replay. David and I are kind of interested in the data and building an investor audience. The Bitcoin is becoming popular. I have a friend that's getting into that. Yeah, a lot of people are getting into it now, Barry. It's a big one, for sure. Ryan said, I sent you a link about the upcoming coin check and let me know what you think. Okay, cool. Yeah, Jack, did you send it on Messenger? That Messenger is always the best. LinkedIn's not bad. Instagram DM's not bad. If that works better for you, but I like Messenger the most. As Barry said, I can tag people in posts on Facebook. It just works a little bit better, I think. I know you can do that kind of stuff on Instagram and LinkedIn as well. But okay, send from Facebook. Okay, and then also too, if you want to scroll up at any time, you can follow me on any of the other social networks: LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook group, whatever works best for you. Twitter. You sold your ETH for other altcoins, still looking good, but I'm skeptical. Okay, you're skeptical on the other altcoins. Okay, Jack, we'll see you a little bit later. Look forward to hearing from you. If Tron becomes big in China, it'll be huge. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know. Did you see that thing yesterday? Hey, Monkey Business, is this a different account? Is this the same Monkey Business that's been on all these other ones? So even on Tales from the Crypto and all that stuff? You just spelled it differently. 2 programming. Pack was the coin. Same. Okay, it's just you just have different accounts because it was spelled differently before, from what I remember. And I think I've seen you on Rob's Tales from the Crypto. I think I recognize your name from there. What else was I going to say? Yeah, you can follow me on any of the social networks. I know Barry he followed me on Twitter and Messenger, and Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash are good. People haven't been bringing that up at all in the last week. Bitcoin Cash, nobody's really talking about it. I'm not even really putting it in my headlines anymore. Barry also followed me on LinkedIn as well. Beth Hoover also, I was looking, she had followed me on Instagram, LinkedIn as well, I think. Jack, your messages came through. I'll have to check it out on Messenger. I'll run it by one of my crypto maniacs, see what he says about it. He diversifies a lot, looks after a lot of different ones. Him and I talk about it. There's Ferrari right there. Ferrari, I can't believe you came on an ETF Periscope. I knew you'd be here. I just wonder what took so long. BTC and ETH are not going to grow much compared to the smaller ones. Yeah, there could be truth here. Study the circulating value and be able to tell you some extent. I have to think about that one more, percentage-wise. I didn't catch the part before the percentage-wise. So the guy that we have on was the guy I was talking about earlier, the little Ferrari picture in the bottom. Ferrari is the ETF expert on here. Circulating value affects the price. Yeah, I agree. I don't know if that you're saying like it has to do with supply and demand and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so Ferrari on here is an ETF guy. This particular one is an ETF one. You guys can watch the replay as well, but since we just got Ferrari on, this article on CNBC says New York Stock Exchange is trying to have an ETF that doubles Bitcoin. Basically, it's saying that New York Stock Exchange is asking SEC regulators to list 5 exchanges traded funds that track Bitcoin futures on one of its markets. It's ETF short-term investment vehicles designed to multiply returns. It's not tied directly to Bitcoin. Created by Direxion, Direxion Asset Management. It would eventually be listed on ARCA, ARCA, through New York Stock Exchange. And the 3 of the ones I was given names on is 1.25x bull fund, 1.5x bull fund, 2x bull fund. Ferrari, since we have you on here and you're the ETF guy, is there anything you want to add to this? Is it something where you want people to connect with you and your expertise? Are you autonomous and self-sufficient as far as you just do your own investing and you don't work with other people? You don't connect with other people? Please let me know. But yeah, if you guys are able to see his, I don't know if you're able to see his logo before, but or logo below. I'm sorry. But Ferrari Loop is the guy you want to talk to. Surely it will roll out by Q2. So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to about the ETF stuff and what this scope happened to be about. And it doesn't look like he's commenting on here. So I'll come back with a scope maybe in a little bit. Venezuela is getting theirs too. Yep, Venezuela is getting their own crypto loud whistle. I did a scope on that yesterday. And I also did a scope on it about 5 days ago that it was supposed to be coming out in a few days. And it is backed by a lot of oil and gold and all that kind of stuff. Yep, backed by crude oil. It's backed by, I think, diamonds. It's backed by all kinds of stuff. If you're referring to me, no, unfortunately, I'm not the ETF guy. Oh, okay, Ferrari. Must have remembered that incorrectly. Are you in the stock market then? Is that what you're in for, Ferrari Lou? Are you in the stock market? Maybe I just remembered you incorrectly, but I could have sworn you were somehow related to stocks. But yeah, so you have the Venezuela, they had hyperinflation and went up hundreds of thousands of percent to the point where you have to use wheelbarrows just to buy a loaf of bread. So they wanted to store value. So what they had to do is what their real asset is in their country is all of their oil. Oh, you are, but not that much. Okay. So I did kind of remember you. I don't know where the ETF thing came from, but Russia's coming in too. Yeah, I thought we did a really small scope on Russia a few days ago. You'd have to search on Periscope to see what that one was about, but I don't even remember fully what it's about. But it was a few days ago that we talked about that. We've been talking about some of the different countries, like gold, if there's an inflation. Yeah, you're saying Bitcoin is a hedge. Yeah, it's like gold. If there's inflation, it's a hedge against inflation as a store of value. You're correct about that, Jack Morello. Jack, I did see your message come through. I haven't clicked on it yet, so I'm sure U.S. won't be left behind. Yeah, it's not even just a U.S. thing. It's a whole global thing. Mighty Fam is back. We might have talked about it a while back. Okay, Ferrari, yeah, you were on here a lot, and I think. Yeah, I'll get to it, Jack. Jack, what are you looking for me to get out of it? Just kind of as a heads up, or is it maybe a potential investment? Is it something you're kind of into yourself, or what are your thoughts? But yeah, in the future here, we're going to give you a little bit on stock stuff. We're going to for sure talk about a lot of crypto stuff, but I'd like to get you a lot more real estate stuff and what's going on with business credit, hard money, loans, fix and flip deals, marketing for real estate people, investors. You want to invest on it. Okay. Oyster Pearl. Don't know what that is. Oyster Pearl. Oh, Oyster Pearls as far as like a store of value, as far as investing on them, almost like a precious metal, almost like a diamond or something. So yeah, gold could definitely be a hedge. I'm going to attend a real estate seminar a week from now. Oh, cool, Monkey. Let me know how that real estate seminar goes. You probably wouldn't believe how many I've been to. If you're talking clubs and everything else, probably 200-300 of them. My cat came to me through a family death. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but on this. But you don't know Nope, I don't know that one, Mike Brady. Is that on CoinMarketCap? Where would it be ranked on there, by chance? And Jack, what I'll do is I'll take that link you gave me. If you want to post that link on here too to have other people know about it. I forget, was it Tokia or something like that? Tokia? I don't remember. I'll share it with my other friend who's not on here right now, Rick, Cryptomaniac. Yep. Okay, it's up 3,000% in the last month. Wow. Where is it at on the CoinMarketCap? We'll have to see, because 3,000% in the last month is amazing, Mike Brady. Nobody on here has ever brought that one up. So, okay, well, I think I'm going to let this one go about another 45 seconds or so, and then we might come back in a little bit with another one. Check out what other stories are going on with their famous Tron. Okay. It was a hard time. Okay. Richard, are you talking about the cat thing? Yeah. Jack Murillo. Tokyo. There you guys go. Tokyo.io. That's what Jack's saying is the one to go with. Let me get offline real quick, and I'll go share that with somebody, and maybe I'll be back in just a bit. Oh, 80 million market cap. Okay, so it still could see a lot of flexibility. Thanks, Mike Brady, on the heads up on that one. Okay. Hey, Julian, good to see you back again. Maybe been on here and I missed you, but Julian's on here quite a bit. Okay, see you in a bit.